Hey! What's going on, y'all? That's right, it's 23 and a half. We're gonna redo everything that we did last Monday, 2 Mondays ago, whenever that was. Been a minute. I don't remember where we saved that though. It was in the Feld building. I think that's the save right there. Hope y'all having a good week. Oh, we got a quick save here though too. Oh, it's the same one. Right. Yeah. All right. So because like we got more investigating to do. Like we didn't have everything done that we needed to get done before we got to this point. So let's pick it up from right here instead. And let's get the hell out of here. Oh, what do we got in our inventory that's new? Oh, another postcard. Into the cave room of the filled when you're ready. Note, Union and cryptozoology business might end when you do. Alright, so just union stuff. But it seemed... We need to get in that room. Did we search through all this? Oh yeah. This is how we get out of here. Oh, we probably wanted to go out the door we let Kim in. Yeah, here we go. We'll just go out the fucking door. Alright, I want to get to the whirling in rags. Because I think that's where the key is. Can we fast travel yet? No. Not 100% sure where you got to be to fast travel. To the waterfront. Y'all have a good weekend? That was pretty good. Missed playing some games with you guys, but nonetheless.
Behind the dockworkers, a ceiling height window. The hawthorn branches scrape the glass like bony fingers. You see 2, maybe 3 bushes grown into a single thicket over a period of circa 50 years. It takes time for a hedge like that to form.
All right, we're gonna save scum just in case we don't get it.
3.
All right, there you go. We got it.
One of the branches, light yellow, faded with time. A tiny splash of color in the blackness of the thicket. Hanging from it, a bronze key. Someone hid the key in the bush and attached a yellow ribbon to make it easier to find. It's close enough to the latch up there. One can slide it open and just take it. Surely not a coincidence.
Someone hid the key in the bush.
Huh?
I need your guys to hand me the key.
And I need the fatty to get his feet amputated because the smell is killing me. We can't always get what we want.
Man, fuck Shanky.
God damn it, Dennis. You know I can't help it.
His whiny voice is deep in contrast with the
Sorry, fucko. These guys won't help you. Looks like you're gonna have to go bush diving. The hawthorn's got a bitch of a bite.
I'm gonna enjoy the sight of you in the bushes out there.
With a loud thud, the old man stands up, pushes the window open, grabs the key from the hawthorn branch, and slides it across the table to you.
Nice. Good job, Theo.
The key is brass. Workshop spare is etched into its bow. The old man closes the window and sits back down in silence.
Come on, man. We were just having some fun. Where's the harm in?
I'm tired of listening to your shit.
Thank you, nodded the old man. Does anyone know what this key was hanging right outside the Union box window? Wonder what doors it opens. Maybe it's somehow connected to Ruby getting to the roof. Just think,
Don't
old
thank
dude.
me. I don't give 2 shits about your key.
Your secret root theory? You're grasping for straws, cop man. Why'd she put it back if it's hers? A little wisdom from old Titus. Not everything is connected to one thing. Keys just lie around. It's a messy world.
It's said without aggression, as genuine advice.
Didn't even know it was there. Boys.
No idea.
Never even seen it. Someone must have hidden it there before this room became our place.
It could open the door in the kitchen.
That's exactly
The
what it
blue
goes to.
door. It says workshop spare. Maybe there's a workshop there.
It's worth a try. You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock. It's painted blue. It could be connected to the barred door upstairs.
All right,
The
let's
key
try the
fits
key.
the dimple lock. It takes a bit of effort to turn it after all these years, but then the lock clicks. Dust rises before you like mist. A tomb? Haunted by regal spirits from distant ages. No. Smells like engine grease and cut wood. A workshop. Master Investigator. You just can't keep yourself away from locked and hidden places, can you?
What do you mean?
Nothing. You're right. Get in there. Deep. Invade every personal space. Break every lock.
Hey, I'm not some sort of beeper. I'm just browsing.
Yes, that's what it is. A quick peek here. A short glance there. It's all quite delectable.
Just a jam rock shuffle. This one has taken so long to finish. Ooh. The pinball says Frangonian. The theme is horses and swords. The pinball is white tiara. The black glass shows a female figure in the morning. And note, NB, the spare key is tied to the bush outside the corner room window. NB, who's NB? $5. Nice. I like how this one's hiding in the corner and you can't
Over
see it.
there, in the corner.
The pinball machine?
Not just any pinball machine. This is the pinnacle of pinball. Cornelius Gordy and the Mountain Goats. It's lit. You can't wait to get your hands on it. Lit. A phrase almost synonymous with the Insulindian pinball scene. Any pinball scene, really.
Kim, are you seeing what I'm
The
seeing?
pinball machine. Gordy's Goats. A classic.
Baxter, what's happening? Wait, you've played it?
A little.
Feels like a lot. Too much to play it again.
Take a closer look.
Ah, great.
Cornelius Gordy and the Mountain Goats reads the golden lettering on top of the back box. There's a small column of text underneath. The machine is coin operated. Get the game on, finger boy. Those flippers are ready.
Lean closer to read the text.
Above the painting of a mustached man climbing a hill, a column reads, inspired by the legend of Cornelius Gordy, taken on the world's tallest peak, Corpus Muindi. The Mesk legend holds that when the nation is in danger, heroic Gordy shall return and save his people.
Inspect
The theme of the
flame
game is to explore Gordy's climb through the perspective of goats and to ascend to the top of the mountain in a time of trouble.
You guys like playing pinball? I love pinball.
The peak of the mountain is at the top of the playfield. All the balls have small goat icons on them and represent the goats as they race up and down the mountain. Areas around the playfield represent Gordy's climb, places he was said to have camped, which the goats can discover. Get them to the summit.
What's with all the goats?
Indeed, think of them as balls.
Balls, eh?
It takes a while to get into a rhythm, but pretty soon you're able to keep 3 goat-faced balls in play with relative ease. Go, go, finger boy.
I feel sorry for the goats. If they only knew the kind of guy old Cornelius really was.
Wait, what kind of guy was he? Did he fuck the
The kind
goats?
of a guy who uses the word savages a a lot when recounting his travels. A masked nationalist.
Oh, he's racist.
An avid huntsman too. He was often photographed in his dining hall, surrounded by wall-mounted hunting trophies from every continent.
That is not cool.
He also hit his wife and kids. Other people's kids too. Sometimes pets. Hateful little man. But you seem to be having fun.
I'm pretty good at this.
Your game is definitely improving. The jolly goats are flying all over the board, and although a few plummet to their deaths, you're never left with less than 3. Suddenly, a special passage leading to the summit slides open at the top of the board. This is where the balls need to go. Maneuvering a goat ball into a position for a perfect hit isn't easy. More fall to their deaths. But finally, the opportunity presents itself. One of them gets through. Tiny hammer shatters something inside the machine. Something glass. An ampoule? The words "pale rupture" light up on the speaker panel, and the machine starts filling with a thick, milky fog. Something's happening.
Congratulations. This is where the game ends. It's a cheap way of getting more money out of the players. A stupid, nihilistic finale.
There's so much fog, you can barely see anything. Some is actually leaking out of the machine, and one by one, your goats start slipping, disappearing into the milky nothingness. This can be navigated. The balls leave almost imperceptible disruptions in the fog. Use them to calculate where they hit next. You're down to your last goat, going mostly by sound. Eyes are useless at this point, but that goat is something special. 5 times you snatch him back from the jaws of death.
We're bad at ball games, damn it. Fuck it.
Now, if you can't even see it. The last goat plummets into the fog with almost suicidal glee. There goes nothing, finger boy.
Alright.
All these mesmerizing machines, just waiting to be plugged back in and played.
Run your finger
Feels like
across
it
the
might jump
machine.
back to life any moment. The lights illuminating the white-robed woman.
What's White Diora?
Some kind of inane pinball theme. Probably related to Messina during the DeLorean age. The history themes are the worst.
The lieutenant grimaces, looking at the machines.
I'm gonna fire one of these bad boys and play some ball.
You can't fire them up. They are broken. Only that one machine in the main hall works. The Royalist Pinball.
He looks away.
What a dumb name. Royalist Pinball. If they weren't broken, he would kick one of these machines about now.
Kim Kitsuguri.
Kim Pinball Kitsuragi.
Kimball?
Exactly. That's what he's known as. His reputation precedes him.
You're Kim. Hey, Kimball.
What?
You're Kim Pinball Kitsuragi.
So now he remembers.
He looks at you in the silence of the workshop, then takes his glasses off and cleans them.
Fine, I'm Kim Pinball Kitsuragi, aka the Kimball. You remembered. Congratulations.
Wait, but I still can't remember anything else.
No human being should. It is a game that requires no skill and a childlike affinity to flashing lights and to fantastic, science fiction, and historic romance franchise. It is lame.
Then why are you called Pinball?
I am not called Pinball. It was used to taunt me a long time ago, before I became a homicide detective and got my lieutenancy.
How did you...
Fine. I was a juvenile police officer for over 15 years. It's how I started out in the RCM. Once I had to infiltrate a pinball ring. As you do when you're a juvie cop.
Okay.
It was not okay. I needed to become a pinball champion. I trained for 9 months. The job was successful and I was moved out of the juvenile wing to homicide.
Well, there you go.
End of story.
You were a juvie cop for 15 years.
That time is over now. I was already a 38-year-old man. It was unbecoming, as was playing pinball.
So that's why he doesn't want to talk to Kuno. Trauma and stressor disorder from being a juvie cop.
Wait, so that's why you didn't want to talk to Kuno?
It's best if you handle the juvenile delinquents.
I'm going to call you Kimball from now on.
No. You're gonna call me Lieutenant Kitsuragi. Or, on rare occasions, Kim, because it's shorter. Let's go.
Any plan to call him Pinball or Kimball is immediately wiped from your neocortex, as if with some sort of mind-altering device. It is simply not going to happen.
Aww. Alright, let's go up, see where this goes.
This small elevator is dimly lit by a bulb that's been glowing for ages. The latticed cage is open, inviting you to step inside.
Let's go.
Smells of nougat and sweat. Your head brushes up against the ceiling. There is a control panel to your right, and just enough room for 2 people to fit in.
That's all we need.
The maintenance card under the control panel reads, Last maintenance, 10th July, 88. There are large rectangular
Look at them
buttons,
controls.
Monter, descend, and an international call for emergency assistance. That third one appears to be broken.
Of course.
A small steel plaque reads Halter 800. Halter is a Koningsteiner lift company who went out of business a long time ago.
Alright, last maintenance was
That
an
it
idiot.
does. I say, let's brave it.
It was last maintained in the future?
No, it was maintained in 88 of the previous century.
So it's not a message from the
No,
future.
I think the bureaucrats just forgot about this backroom elevator after the revolution.
I wonder what this elevator is.
Seems like a small freight elevator for transporting machinery. For that, it's pretty quaint.
He taps the glittering light bulb. It's golden in the dark. And away we go. Ooh, more stuff to look at. Small windows taped shut with black plastic. You can't see outside. Boxes of tools and replacement parts line the shelves. Oh, that's your room. It's kind of creepy that this is back here. Schematics for pinball machines, futurism themed. Pinball maker's coat, +1 hand eye, +1 empathy. Ooh. I say we put it on. Let's see how it looks first. I like it. Is that a pinball machine or is that a baby crib? This pinball machine has been taken apart and gutted.
So this is where they brought 40 pinball machines to fix them up. A long time ago. Everything is covered with dust now. The lieutenant looks around the dusty, crowded room, inspecting the tools on the shelf.
Looks like they gave up on fixing pinball machines at some point.
At some point, 20 years ago, 15 maybe, before pinball went out of vogue.
Pinball
Looks like
workshop.
I'm guessing Martinez North 22 used to be a pinball arcade before it became a hostel. There are machines left over.
He taps
A
his foot.
creak. Some dust falls off a shelf.
Downstairs in the hall, next to the main door. One of them even works. I've seen one of the artists bang away at it.
Remember the dice maker? Then that means
Whirling in Rags was once the East Delta Pinball Arcade. That's all that's left from that.
Ah, yes, as the novelty dice makers said. This has absolutely nothing to do with the case, I'm sure. But I do like a nice little connection.
But then it went bankrupt. Your skin crawls from making the connection.
Looks like they gave up on fixing the pinball machine. Wait a minute. Could this mean the Whirling in Rags really is part of the Doom commercial gallery?
If that's true, then our cafeteria manager is not going to like it. We should tell him what we found up here, omitting that suspicion. He does not appear to be the kind of man who likes his establishment to be part of a neighborhood ghost story about bankruptcy.
Stupid superstition. But still, it would be interesting to see what the cafeteria manager thinks of this.
All right,
It's
Gart.
not a ghost story. It's a curse, and Gart ought to be made knowledgeable so he can perform counterspells.
It's some footprints.
You clearly see footprints in the downy carpet of dust covering the workshop floor.
So someone did come through here.
Jackpot. These, unlike everything else here, are new.
All right. Within the last week or two?
3 weeks maximum from the dust coverage. It could easily have been 1 week too. You know, officer.
He looks at you.
This is so good it makes him forget the whole Kimball memory.
The Blue Door was a mega investigation after all. It has now converged with our main investigation, which I would say is quite large.
Uh-huh. Okay, so what does this mean?
It means someone snuck through what seemed like a secret route, leading to the roof, from where you can shoot our victim. This is significant. This prints, officer, could be the prints of our killer.
Well, let's have a closer look then.
Large prints, most likely made by boots. The size is hard to determine. Sole could be bigger than vamp. The soles have left a pattern, uniform, horizontal lines. Shoe size is 41 to 42, maybe 43.
Maybe
It could be
43?
a large-footed woman or a small to average-footed man. This is, unfortunately, the worst, most vague shoe size there is.
This print doesn't look like the odd-soled print we found at the hanging, Kim.
The size looks about the same, actually. They are not the same shoe, but they could be the same person.
It doesn't look like the... This doesn't look like the worker's boots from the hanging, does it?
No, these little horizontal lines are different. They look custom-made to me, or some kind of foreign print. Hard to say. Still a boot, though.
Everything around you is quiet. The prints crisscross the workshop floor.
Let's move on. There's a tiny hole in the wall. You see a bedroom on the other side. Oh, that's creepy.
You can almost see the shape of a man and a woman writhing inside, bathed in drug sweat and dirty linens. Bottles lie around everywhere.
Oh, it could be the bolt hole. I think I could see right into Classy's room from here.
You can barely see through. Better not to jump to sensationalist conclusions here. The footprints on the floor, however, definitely suspicious.
Boring footprints. I want to jump to sensationalist conclusions.
What were those people doing in there?
You lean closer to the peephole instinctively. I bet they're doing something quite unnatural there. Sensationally unnatural. This is the inside of the barred door you've seen before.
So
Unless
what's on the
we
other
veered
side?
off into a folded M dimension, I'm expecting to step out on the roof. We could ask Classy about this route. See how she reacts.
Folded M dimension, a reference to the popular science fiction series In System. Look who's in a good mood suddenly and reads science fiction. Yes, it is quite likely
on,
that we
fish.
will re-emerge on the M plane.
Stop
Thanks
it.
for psychokinetic impact. Or the roof.
Bite me again and I'm throwing you off this table. Yeah, that's what I thought. Go lay down. On bar. Equip a flashlight and low light ears. Well, hello. Alright, we're gonna go tell Gart. Oh wow, we got Mondays all cleaned up? For real? Okay.
Officer, it's a fine day for questions.
In God's name, wake up. I need to talk to you more about your room. What's up with all your drugs?
Thank you. I've put a lot of time and effort into it.
No, go lay down. I don't want to play with your hair tie.
Technically, possession of narcotics is legal in Revachol, but you should still reprimand her.
Stop.
No, don't listen to the stiff. Be cool.
Narcomania is nothing to be proud of, miss. It was quite impressive. How did you mass such a horde?
With money, sir. It's not exactly the NT-star size caboodle I intend for it to be one day, but it's getting there.
The Anti-Star is, or was, a Vespertine rock and roll star who liked to do drugs. He did so many drugs, he eventually mutated into a corpse.
Nacra, an opioid antagonist?
Comes in handy when you've done too many opioids.
Is that something that happens to you often, miss?
His tone isn't aggressive, just inquisitive.
Better safe than sorry.
You've seen him among other things. Peptide.
Oh, yes. One of my favorites. It cures many ailments.
Like what?
Like not being able to stay up for 36 hours. Not being happy. It cures those ailments. It's just a merit speed molecule, basically.
That's as far as it
Very
goes.
funky.
Takes a drag, looking you straight in the eye. That door there, point to it. Did you know it leads to the downstairs
I
elevator?
did not. Do you think this has something to do with what happened?
It's possible.
She keeps looking at the door with a worried expression. The wind ruffles her hair.
There's a peephole on the other side looking into your bedroom. And it's an old pinball workshop.
Okay. I'm glad someone's had fun.
There were tracks on the floor. They were recent.
This isn't good.
There's also a peephole.
A peephole? You mean like a hole in the wall?
Yes, looking into your bedroom, miss.
The lieutenant points to our window. The unmade bed is visible through the glass.
Okay.
There is a pause as she processes this
Digital
information.
fear and disgust moves through her body, beginning from her shoulders and ending in her hips. The cigarette tastes foul to her now.
Do you think this is somehow connected to me?
It could be connected. It could be just a coincidence. Just be nice.
Okay. Do you have any way of knowing how long it has been there?
Unfortunately, no. But if I were to guess, long enough. The perforation is under the bookshelf on your wall. It should not be hard to cover with some tape.
If it is recent, who do you think made it?
Shit. I don't know. Maybe it's been there for a long time. Maybe the local kids use it or something. I don't know.
She does. She must have some idea.
I'll be fucking covering it up with a lot of tape, that's for sure. Was there anything else back there?
You must have some idea who might have been interested in making that hole.
Honestly, I have no clue.
Yet, maybe it's something she's keeping for a later.
I'm doing good, Baxter.
When she's more sure of herself.
When was she going to be more sure of herself?
She's lost in thought, eyes narrowed, forehead furrowed.
All right.
All right, autosave. We'll take that. Oh, nice. Now we can see that part.
Two neon-lit shapes, a man and a woman having sex.
I didn't mean to click on the mirror or the window. I wonder if we're ever going to Kim's room. We gotta be able to go to Kim's room at some point.
Hey, was there something you needed? Another thing. Great. I love those.
I saw a sign that said I couldn't go into the kitchen. Why
What
can't
are
I?
you, a cook now? That's none of your business.
Maybe I am a cook.
You're not. You're a menace. Fine, okay. The kitchen is closed until 1 p.m. because the real cook is working. You can snoop around after that, if you must.
What if I told you I got into the back room behind the blue steel door?
Oh, okay. Well, I did hear you make noise back there, so good for you.
It takes a lot of willpower not to ask. Obviously, he's been wanting to know what's behind the door.
Aren't you gonna ask me what's back there?
Okay, what is back there?
Museum of the Dead.
Ha! I knew it. I've always wondered where those machines by the door came from. And they told me there was some kind of pinball thing here, too. I knew it. Were there any back there? In working order, I mean.
Why? Do you play? Because I might want to be up for a game.
No, I was just wondering if you found pinball machines there.
He was wondering about something
money.
business-related, about how much money he could make of one.
If you think of some of those pinball machines, I want a fat cut. C-suite shit. I'm a disruptor. Think of turning this place back into an arcade?
No, but we could diversify the entertainment options, seeing as you've opened the door back there. The machine we have in the corner now is broken. It wouldn't hurt to get a little life in here, other than the hellish karaoke machine. That one's always causing trouble.
Yeah, those numbers he's adding up must be making good sense to him right now. Sounds like he cares about the place. He's not going to be overjoyed to hear that it's part of the doomed commercial area. He should still know. You have to be forewarned about these things.
Yeah, I have to warn you. I may have discovered that the whirling is part of the doomed commercial area.
What wall?
Upstairs in a secret back room, right next to Casualty's room. I found it when on the pinball machines.
I'll have it fixed at once. Thank you for letting me know. I assure you, the whirling does not abide spying on its guests.
What a shame to fix such a good peephole.
What if there's some hotties staying in that room? All right, you've been notified. We're not
Thank
being
you.
creepy.
I'll patch it up personally. Was there something else about the establishment? I hope not. What? Why would you say that? We're at a completely different address from that whole thing.
So he knows of the doomed commercial area and its address. He's thought about this.
Wait, so you know the curse?
Everyone knows of it.
The whirl is listening to the intercom outside. It's one of the businesses in Building B. You should get your wiring fixed. I tried to call and couldn't reach you.
I've been working here for a long time, and that intercom has never been used by the whirling.
Hold on, not once? Isn't that already a sign of decline? The whirling was once the East Delta Pinball Arcade before it failed. It's only a matter of time before the whirling fails, too. The whirling was once the East Delta Pinball Arcade, which failed, though perhaps the whirling will escape the curse. Let's be more optimistic.
Does this look like part of a doomed commercial area? This pre-revolutionary tile work, these high ceilings, the nice rooms, well, most of the rooms. For 14 years, man. That's how long I've worked here. I've kept this place up through hail and through sleet. Fuck me, if some doom ghost...
Steadies his voice.
He's done a fine job too. Though he's spoken of the place dismissively before, the hostel is actually very important to him.
You really care about the whirling, huh?
Yeah. It's slowly growing on me again. It's beautiful in its own way, especially for this neighborhood. I've been trying to keep it that way, even if it is part of the damn doomed commercial area.
Ah, so you admit it.
Yes, your police skills have delivered. I'm sure you'll get a commendation, maybe even a promotion.
Well, who owns this
Some
place?
real estate management company. They never come around here, just collect money from afar. Honestly, I think some money laundering might be involved.
And who named it
Well,
Whirling
sure
Rags?
as hell wasn't the real estate company.
It was you?
You look surprised. What? It's a great name, I know. Cafeteria managers come up with great names too. It's from a song.
A song?
Hail, Holy Queen, by the Ateneers. Hail, Holy Queen of the Sea. You're whirling in rags, you're vast and you're sad.
Good pick.
Lieutenant nods. And what about those other cafeterias you
What
manage?
about them? One is a basement dive frequented by chain-smoking communists. I can't tell you how sick I am of Kraz Mazov and Ignis Nielsen and all those old ghosts.
He's hesitating, not sure if he should share this information with you. Encourage him.
Any others?
The other is a kebab cart. It's very successful in its way, but it's nothing like the whirling.
Well, too bad it's doomed then. Well, good luck to you with this place then.
Luck has got nothing to do with it. I need to think about where I'm going to place those pinballs. I have a feeling they're going to help.
Against the doom, it's implied.
So, if you didn't have anything else to tell me about my establishment, can we, wrap it? Yes? You're already set for the night.
Let's talk to our homie over here again. Has he got anything for
Again?
us?
I can't, but...
Yes? What?
Hi again, gendarme.
Let's try it.
It's the sports. He's a sports guy, all about that physical prowess and athletic skill. Nothing else here.
Bye-bye, gendarme.
Alright, we got a skill point. And I want to put it in here, but it won't let me. I'm trying to think of stuff that we'll need later on. All right. Oh, let's go into our notebook. Where would the fire or the gun be? See, we did do that. Can't do that yet. Alright, when Kim's not around, so that's tonight. Let's knock this out. Check the island for bullet traces. So where else would we see bullet traces down here? Let's talk to Kuno. We haven't talked to him in a minute, actually.
Fuck does Kuno care?
Figure out what's going on with this kid. -1, Kuno dominated us.
The fuck about it? You're testing. Get lost. Kuno doesn't fucking.
What do you see?
So her old soul wasn't in the back of the whirling rags.
I don't know. They're about the same size. Not the same boots, no. But they could be the same person.
No horizontal boot prints. Whoever walked in over the whirling around pinball shop didn't walk here.
No. These prints are pretty standard. The ones in the dust looked custom. Or maybe they're just a foreign design. It's a boot print, whatever the case.
Alright. Should we go back through here? We haven't been through here in a minute. This fucker thawed
This
yet?
orange machine is dead still. It has turning the crank feels oddly satisfying, like stirring your childhood dreams. In the distance, you hear water dripping. It's all gone now. You'll never become a poet. And what better to assuage the creeping sense of failure? You slip your fingers.
Didn't Sona give you a perfect tool for this kind of job?
Equip the multi-tool by going to the tool.
Yeah, but we can't do it. Won't even let us try.
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric
Oh, I guess we need to put our flashlight in, eh? Where was that person? Were they up here? Is she still here?
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die?
Why hasn't her business failed? Let's try it.
A gust of cold air sweeps through the chimney. The stones and minerals on the shelves rattle as though agitated. For a moment, it almost feels as though you're outside the building, exposed to the atmosphere.
Hey, the curse is real, and I figured out why it has. I figured out why it has spared you. It's just a theory, but hear me out. I think I know why your business hasn't failed.
Didn't we already talk about this?
She asks as the wind continues to seep in through the cracks in the old chimney. It's because you're not in the same building as the others. This isn't typically the doomed commercial.
What are you talking about? My address is exactly the same. Rue de Saint-Guilain 10.
No, the old coal plant that used to be here was subsumed into the new venture. Its ruins swallowed up. Yet it has a different address in the heart of the city.
It used to be a coal plant. Touch the safety curtains. You're in a chimney of another building.
This doesn't make any sense.
She looks around a makeshift nest that is carved out there herself, bewildered.
Are you saying my business was spared because of a technicality? Where is this coming from?
Let's say I have my own methods, unusual methods. It has a different address in the heart of the city. Just using logic. It's windy here. You probably haven't properly seared the chimney crown went above.
And what? Does it mean that I'm safe from failure?
Don't let her become complacent. She still needs to ward her soul against the evil
Actually,
forces.
it's only your workshop that's protected. You should still do something to defend your person.
She starts laughing, her fingers trying to rub away the exhaustion from her face.
What?
Do you know what this is?
She raises her hand to reveal a piece of metal shining in her index finger. A lucky charm, a Cinnamy's ward, a piece of jewelry.
It's a mourning ring. I made this when my first company failed. It was a small jewelry shop right here in the East Delta Commerce Center, built with the little I inherited from my parents.
Nice.
I drove it into the ground within a year.
Oh,
I didn't
nice.
have what you would call a viable business plan.
See, bet curse is real. Bet you didn't run this little jewelry shop from the predicted death to the chimney.
No, you're right. I didn't.
But it sounds rather small and sad.
It wasn't just a jewelry shop either. I always thought that it was just the world that you were supposed to try again and again until you finally succeed. And now you're telling me what? That it was all because I didn't run my little shops and ventures from a dump inside an abandoned chimney?
Don't call it a dump. You made it nice and cozy here. I'm sorry, I don't know what to say. It's entropy. Yes, coincidence is all that safeguards us.
Yeah. Or maybe it's the entire world that's cursed. It's such a precarious place. Nothing ever works out the way you want it.
Wow,
That's why people like role-playing games. You can be whoever you want to be, you can try again.
That's why we're here.
There is something inherently violent even about dice rolls. It's like every time you cast a die, something disappears. Some alternative ending, or an entirely different world.
She picks up a pair of dice from the table and examines them under the lights.
But anyway, thanks for sharing your theories, officer. I'm listening. Good. I hope it, of course. Tell me what
Do you have any
in
curse
mind.
die? I don't know what kind of die I want.
How about an amber die?
An amber or poor man's gold?
Who told you amber was cheap? It's beautiful, really, and has been treasured since the ancient times.
I haven't even gone back that road, Baxter. I'm trying to get more
For
information.
7 real, I'll craft you a 13-sided die from piece of
I feel
amber
like
with
that was
focused
a
insects.
investigation
It's
check.
perfect for those who can't seem to let go of their past.
I think we need to find the weapon before we move on. Hopefully we can find that tonight.
I had a feeling.
Yeah,
Great.
let's get some
See you
die.
in 8 hours then. Was there anything else?
Alright, we ordered some die. Alright, so nothing new there. What was over here? Was there anything over here? I don't think so. No, we probably won't find it tonight, but we'll get to it eventually. Hopefully.
The barbell waits patiently on the floor, like a dog for its master.
Fuck it. That's a no. It was red.
You manage to hoist it off the ground, but the barbell feels wobbly and dangerous. Your hands slick with sweat. Turns out you're no beast, just an old man with bad form. See? See? This place is cursed.
Fuck you, stupid barbell. Seems like a lot of shape, or maybe these gloves just suck.
Proper weightlifting gloves would definitely afford a better grip.
Well, we can't do that one again. Physical instrument. You got anything for me, lady?
Hello again, esteemed officer. Okay, but please, only a few questions. You wouldn't want to disturb the spirit.
The woman looks up.
This little kid got anything?
Hi, Ace Detective. Are you here for more books? Math. It's real. I thought this would fit you. Like, thanks for helping out. Not me.
Oh, nice.
The city, I mean. Like a detective does. Yes, just like the one Dick Mullen wears all the time.
Oh, they're
But
trying to
way
get that
more
to
serious
us?
with that. Right, I have to get back to my homework now, before Mum notices.
Alright, or did we actually get that already? I thought we already had that. +1 encyclopedia, +2 logic, -1 perception. That kind of matches the outfit a little bit better. Hello? There's something down there. The musty smell of potato cellar is springing imminent to the air vents. How the hell do we get down there? Who's the old man on the bench?
Officer, care to play a game with the lonely old man? Actually, never mind. Wouldn't be the same.
Where's Renee?
The prick is gone. I can barely believe it. But he's really gone.
Gone where?
Hell, most likely. He was an absolute cunt.
How did he die?
His hungry little heart finally gave out. The dock workers found him in the guard booth this morning. Wasn't even supposed to be working for another week, but he just had to prove how tough he is.
Did he feel like he has to prove he can still pull his weight? Doesn't need handouts?
Guess he was about to head home, 'cause when the dock workers found him, he was wearing civilian clothes and not the Kuketu uniform I saw him in all the time. Sometimes I thought he was wearing it just to piss me off. Now the joke's on him, 'cause he's gonna be buried without it.
You think our conversation about his job pushed him to go out there?
No. Rene was the most stubborn man in Revachol. Nothing you or I could say would ever push him to do anything. The man was completely immovable.
He has doubts. But right now, he just wants to move on and not think about it.
Well, people die. You better get ready too. My
Yes.
sincerest condolences.
We are both very sorry for your loss.
It is what it is. Part of life, really. But to know someone for 79 years, then one day they're just gone. I
Oh.
just don't know anymore. About anything, really. But you must need something.
What are you supposed to do?
Officer, I just can't do this right now. Yes? What about Rene? I repeat, an up they
I don't
only
care about
be-
Renee. Let's go.
And she never lost sight of it. And I thought if the most beautiful being in the world can love him, then there must be something worth holding on to.
Oh, did you love him?
We've hated each other our entire lives. So much, in fact, that...
Oh.
Yes, I loved that angry prick. He didn't deserve it, but I did. You know what his last words to me were?
Some right-wing royalist slogan?
In Guillaume's time, you'd have been shot without trial. That's what he said to me. He lived a cunt, and he died a cunt. Let's leave it at that.
Hey, here's something to remember your friends by.
Let me see. This was 60 years ago. We all went to that parade. Young René looked so happy, and Jenny.
Eyes blurry with tears, he has to stop.
I'm sorry, officer. I just... Thank you. Thank you for this little memorabilia. It really means the world to me.
We only get 5 XP?
That was nice. A small thing for us, but invaluable to him. He probably didn't even know René had the photo. Yes, we are...
It is what I just don't know anymore.
Well, that sucks. That's the pawn shop.
The shine on these sunglasses lasts a lifetime, officer. 100%.
What else we got over here? We got some cash.
Keep coming back. That's good, officer. Keep browsing those clothes. Keep saving that economy.
Something cold grazes your hand. Synthetic and sleek. A windbreaker. Surf, it says, but also wind, summer, 100% waterproof, and sport. All in different typefaces. Practical, and yet it may deaden your senses to the world around you. Possibly because of the awful typeface.
Good choice, officer. Mega sporty. And it's only $4.50 for you, sir.
You see 2 lowly, defeated speakers, thralls, slaves basically, perched atop them like conquerors surveying the land. A pair of found, durable wear sneakers, ultra serious.
I can see you've a taste for luxury, officer. Can't keep your eyes off those sneakers?
Hey, look at the speakers.
These once respectable speakers have been conquered, reduced to a mere prop by the indomitable found ultras atop them. A small heat emboss on the veneer reads, Solidarity Aid from the People's Republic of Samara. The speakers themselves don't seem to display any magical qualities.
No, don't look at the speakers, officer. Look at the sneakers. The sneakers are the stars here. These, officer? These speakers are Samaran garbage. I'm ashamed to even use them for props. Don't waste your time on them.
Oh, come
Samaran trash. That sounds like they're from the Samaran People's Republic, produced under the dictatorship of the proletariat.
Can I just buy the
No
speakers?
way, officer. These aren't for sale. They're bad speakers. Low-fi socialist junk.
That's why I want them. I think I might be lo-fi socialist junk myself.
No, officer. You're a high-class policeman who accepts nothing less than the best. Lucky for you, I've got the best on sale.
You don't know what I am. I don't even know what myself. I don't even know it myself. I want the speakers. Wait, what if I do deserve more than... Wait a minute. Yeah.
Well, if you want them...
He pauses for a moment,
But
calculating.
see, they are the pedestal for my sneakers. If I let go of the speakers, where will the sneakers go? I can't leave premium lifestyle sneakers on the ground. If, on the other hand, you wanted to buy the sneakers too, I could maybe throw in the speakers for little extra. 50 cents?
Damn, so you have to buy the sneakers first. A pair of found ultras. The design is impossibly sleek and simple. A futuristic silhouette with a sleek monochrome colorway, a jet black upper, and a silver-lined midsole.
Those sneakers, mister. Those sneakers are the latest found sneakers. Super air, super fine, super cool. Only 50 real.
Only? That's madness.
-1. Ooh. -1 encyclopedia, though. Should we buy him? I'm a cheap ass, but fuck it.
Super cool. Now the premium lifestyle is yours, officer.
The sneakers seem to vibrate in your hands with an almost mystical energy.
The junk is yours, officer. Happy listening. Try not to hurt your ears with that Samaran garbage.
Alright, we got all kinds of stuff here. Let's take a look at these speakers. Where are the speakers at? Oh, there they are. Oh, we can go turn them around for flip them for 30 bucks. There are no magic speakers, these are lame speakers. All it pushes a faint memory of the song you're trying to listen to. Sell them for cash. What's my current shoes do? +1 perception. What kind of pants do we got? Kingdom of Conscience? We've only got a couple pair of pants, huh? Is what it is. Alright, we already got our love song out of there.
Oh, look. It's the cop who turned me into a bad person.
Force him to rat it out. We didn't force him to do anything. The crazy old lady got anything for us?
Lowman, you caught me at an opportune moment. This awful weather keeps me awake. You can entertain me with your questions. Of course not.
A boyadero, Boya for short, is a cow herder from upstream Magritte. The woman swayed.
We've already gone through this, right?
A lorry stuck in the traffic jam. This big, the windows, fumes of heavy fuel oil.
Looking for something odd? Come to tell me to fuck off again? It's about not the most popular topic nowadays, with a coalition in charge and all. You might want to... I'm not just racist, people...
Alright, yeah, we went through all this
Simplistic
already.
Means of social classification based on easily observed attributes, hunches, and pseudoscience. The lieutenant tries to remain impassive, but the slight arch of his eyebrow tells you that he's liking it.
As arbitrary as any judgment, that doesn't make it less of a fact. We'll have to use facts. Huh? Once you accept it, you'll gain the clarity of understanding.
Yeah, I've already made my mind up. You wanna hear it?
Oh?
Yeah, I'm not down with this. Why don't you go fuck yourself? Okay, that's what I said, Daddy.
Don't push your luck. Run.
We gotta look for somewhere that they would have shot from.
The sight of bullet holes stirs something in you, making you forget the lieutenant's surname.
Can't look bullet holes. Chips and walls. Someone's been shot. We're the cops. We should solve it.
There? Those are old.
Oh, you mean like from the Revolution?
Yes, the one that happened half a century ago. Those bullets were fired during the Revolution and do not warrant an investigation by officers of civil law. We should focus on present crimes from the present century.
This coin-operated viewer is facing southwest. Its coin slot is full of fossilized bubblegum.
Can we use any of these?
This coin-operated viewer, your money disappears into the coin slot. The curtains on the display open. You lean in.
I don't think we've done this yet.
It's blurry. Different blues and greens. In the middle of the shimmer stands a drab gray shape, like a ghost.
Focus.
The lenses shift. The ghost sharpens into an islet in the bay. In the ruins, a man-made structure is visible. A half-sunken sea fort. Its concrete almost reconquered by nature. It looks as if it was abandoned quite some time ago. Nothing but a rotten tooth remains of the anti-aircraft tower. A lonely birch tree grows out of it. Its leaves ripped from it by the winter wind.
There are ruins there, some kind of building there.
The little brave birch tree seems to wave back in the wind.
Nice.
Really? I don't have the eyesight to make it out.
Should I come from there? Enter the window upstairs and move around?
Can you tell? From this distance? I don't think it's possible.
It's not. The details are blurry. There's water vapor in the way and waves cut into the islet.
It's time to stand. Where's the island? We gotta search the island. Fucking Kuno. We still gotta get in that container in the Union. Did we ever get this one done?
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
Trying to sneak up on me again?
Can we pry it open with this guy? So what building is that? And why haven't we been able to get in there yet? Interesting. We've been through all this shit. Did we break into this place? No, we broke into the other place. The lady got anything to tell us?
Give me a moment. What? No. Nobody tells me anything.
Would she understand if they did?
Any unusual activity after
If it ain't
2200?
my business, I'll keep my nose out of it. Look, I
Okay.
think we'd all be better off if people kept their noses to themselves. Ask away, police.
She mumbles.
Went to the village off the coast, officer. See you there, Joyce says in the notes. Where, oh where could the gun be? Let's pop over here. We've searched our room there. We get anything more out of Joyce?
You're back. Good. What can I help you with? More lessons in basic reality? My favorite part of the day. Go ahead. Ask me anything. Nothing more?
Yes, he's being sarcastic.
Yes. That means not. Permit me to conclude, and if...
I don't care. I just want to find the gun. Or something that will help us not totally fuck up the confrontation. Is he wearing his new coat, or do we keep it?
Tequila Sunset.
Alright, we're looking for someone where he could have been shot on the boardwalk. And this has got to be the boardwalk, right? At least they picked up the body. Alright, so we can't go over there. All right, so where else? Can we go? We already did all this, right?
A row of ghostly shades facing the crumbling wall, with another 7 shades standing a cold behind this building. There's no way the perp is in here, officer. Look how scarred the boards are. All attempts to pry them off have failed.
Can I try to get through, though?
Not this time. The opposition is insurmountable, but I like the spirit.
I like the spirit.
Have some points. It's lonely and cold without points. And dangerous. Dangerous too.
Kim, you think she's in there?
The suspect? God, I hope not. I can't see a way in.
Come on, you can't.
Though many have tried.
Just get out of the way, fish. Just get out of the way, okay? You can't lay with your ass on my hand, okay? Can't. Just relax. Those traps are like right next to each other. Oh, what was that? The shot couldn't have come from here, and the trees blocked the way. Jamrock Biker Sunnies. +1 visual calculus. -1 logic. No, we don't need to do that. Yeah, so I got nothing. Let's check something here. All right, we can't solve that one. What else are we looking for here? If we're gonna just do it, let's do it right. Okay, we can't find that. Determine where the murder weapon came from, or where the shot came from. Okay, so only in game. So check the boardwalk. Where is the boardwalk? That's what we need to do. Okay, so we're not going to find those, which is fine. We can't do that one yet. We can't do that one yet. We can't do that one yet. I think... Do we wait one more night? I think we should wait one more night. But what are we going to do till then? We can't help Suna. Let's see if we can figure out how to get in this one. All right, we know how to do that. All right. Maybe there's some music at the pawn shop that we can give to that dumbass that likes to make music then. Because it's only, what, 2 o'clock? We got till 2200 before we get, or 2100 before we can get rid of Kim.
You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the big men on big horses, clad in lamella armor and carrying flintlocks, the kind that would mow down a line of enemy soldiers in the blink of an eye.
Franco-Nigerian Knights. I used to be very serious about these guys.
A long, long time ago.
Is that a fucking bong?
A typical Martinez streetlight sits among assorted floor and table lamp.
700 real. A bargain, I dare say.
Are you out of your mind? There's one like that in every corner.
The light has undergone 3 transformations, and every transformation, large or small, has a price tag.
He raises his elbows on the counter and brings his face closer to
the light
glass.
has been removed and rewired. That's 2 transformations. But what about the third?
The most important transformation is the light's placement among ordinary indoor fixtures, which has adjusted its morphological field. The light became suitable for use inside the home just a few days ago.
He throws you a look of weary patience.
Okay, that checks out.
Ooh, how do you get $700?
What a shirt. All other shirts pale in comparison to the muscular man with...
Hello, hello. Sure, let me have a look.
I'll check my pockets.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
Production schedule, eh?
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
How do I...
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
Oh, there it is. It's up there. Okay. Oh, nothing is written on the back. Pretty Penny is right. Oh, we already got the headless one? Nice, okay.
Oh, no. I don't like those kinds of objects. No sale.
You know what tattoos mean?
Photic paths, counter-radiance network, anti-magnetism. It's darkness. That's all I know. Sell me something lighter.
You have absolutely no idea what aphotic paths are, but the tattoos on the man are not that.
Another time, Pat.
Alright, well, we got $30 back, so I'll take that shit. Does he have any more
All
records?
the old boomboxes are there.
Alright, guys, well, I think we're going to wrap it up here in a little bit. I don't know what else we can do.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft...
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you? It will take just a moment.
Her voice is...
Gottlieb, what you get yourself into this time?
Gottlieb. I've been bad. I want someone to abuse me.
Oh, it's you. I know a woman skilled at that sort of thing over in Jamrock, but I wouldn't want to inflict you upon her. Best of luck, detective.
Yeah, how'd you know it was me?
I didn't, but now I do. How's the drinking going?
I decided to stop completely forever. That's going great. I feel like it's really helping me.
Ah, great to hear it. Stop by sometime when you're done with your case. I'll draw some blood, run it through, let you know how much forever your liver's going to give you.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
Okay, let's talk to the other 41.
10-4, come in. Fireworker, over.
I have a report I found my
10-4,
badge.
sir, glad to hear that. I'll write down that there is no need to issue a new one to you then. Over.
Feels good to get that off your chest, right? Celebration with beer.
Well, let's tell and tell.
10-4, I know I already wrote it in a report, but it will stay on my desk for a few days. Over.
Yeah, I
10-4,
got it.
sir, roger that, and very glad to hear it. I will make relevant changes to the report.
Alright, nice.
10-4, sir. Sorry, but I'm under orders to give a negative to requests for personal information. Over. 10-4. Orders are still orders. Anything else? Over. Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
Alright, there's an extra 10 XP. Alright, let's head into the Union again. Is there a way to pass this guy?
Raise the sack. Oh, don't be vulgar. Mr. Claire also, to serve is noble. Above all, rampant multinational
I said I'm not a
finance
communist.
still reigning large. Oh, I am not surprised you enjoy it so much. This has happened to many of the side products of the... I can see we are the future. I am a descendant. The narrow street, no.
He would be appreciative if you did not further chase this line of inquiry in front of the women.
Yes.
This could have made him more open to discussing the race enigma with you.
No.
I am not...
You pick up on something artificial in his tone.
The hardy... Now leave me be. Find out.
Interesting. I think this racist is better than the last.
That will be the...
There always is.
Race is reality. Racist.
Welcome to Revachol. He must think redheads are...
I am...
The drawings are precise and look true to their pseudo-scientific ambitions. One thing, however, it is not entirely free of throwbacks in the phylogenetic tree.
You exhibit forward projection of the jaw, indicative of schizophrenia and sexual inaccountability. From a purely aesthetic standpoint, the dimple in your jaw makes you look like a baby. This is not craniometry. It is impossible.
I hate this guy. He
see
talks too
any
slow.
more of your bone structure. It is covered. This leads me to conclude you are not a police officer. You are a common criminal, an offspring of murderers and sailors from Sur-la-Clé and Vesper. Your racial heritage is uninteresting.
He's right there. It's almost impossible to get it on unless you're both drunk. It's too scary when people are sober.
Oh, don't be vulgar. White or not has got little to do with this. The Mr. Claire also to serve.
He looks...
I guess we fucked that up. We can't get by him.
The file cabinet stands steady as ever. Sliding out. Remember, Leo, Everart's shoes. Special whirling borscht. Water Everart's plants. All items on the list have been crossed out, and the note it's the drawer slide.
More banners. Like we need more cowbell. Gotta have more manners. More banners. Anything in here since he died in here?
This is the night watchman's booth. The name on the door reads René Arnaud. René left his uniform neatly folded on the table.
I suppose René is not going to be needing it anymore. It's a bit too colorful for my taste, though.
Yeah, I need it for work and all that. It's gonna take my shit to the next level.
Fantastic. Try not to wear it with other similarly colorful clothes, okay?
What does that do for me? Nothing. But we got new pants. So new pants are always good. So there's another door we haven't been in. I don't remember if we've been back since we put in other points.
You're back before the cargo container. Its draw has not lessened since you were lost.
You know what? I'm tired of fucking around with this crate.
You're back before the cargo container. Its draw, despite the dirt that surrounds and trails you, a beacon of light emerges from deep within you.
Hello, is anybody there?
The door stands silent.
Satisfied, detective?
Try again.
If someone's in there, I'd like to talk to you.
Just like that, you hear a click, then a rattle. Some mechanism unlocks itself inside the door.
Mega rich light bending guy?
You can't be serious.
What the fuck did we just unlock here? Do I need my flashlight out? Oh, there he is.
At the far end of the shipping container. It's hard to say anything more about him. You cannot make out any of his details, but you do feel the overwhelming presence of capital. The feeling causes all the hairs on your body to stand at attention.
Look at our money.
Like soldiers preparing for review. Something's amiss. The light beams bend around his face and scatter in 1,000 directions. It seems the laws of physics do not apply here. They are suspended, distorted, and echo. Trying to visualize the physics at play is liable to give you an aneurysm. Don't think about it too hard. In the general stillness, only your tongue moves, flickering.
Welcome. Come in. Make yourself at home. Sorry, I'm not better able to receive you. I wasn't expecting visitors today.
You can't hear him exactly, yet you're able to understand every word he says. It is very strange. An overwhelming hum covers everything. Voice doesn't escape from him.
Now, what can I do for you, gentlemen?
What can I do for you, gentlemen? Wait, you can see how his body appears composed in summer suits and yacht shoes. Who are you?
Who am I? Oh, I haven't been asked that question for such a long time. I don't meet a lot of people outside my circle these days.
Well, yeah, no shit.
Anyhow, my name is Rustam Theodore, investor, license holder, and extremely high net worth individual. And you are?
Mr. Theodore, I am Lieutenant Kim Kitsuragi of the RCM, and this is my partner.
Raphael Ambrosius Costier.
Pleasure to meet you, Harrier Dubois. I must admit, the name suits you very well.
How did you become so
Lord,
rich?
Not this again.
What's the matter,
Oh,
Kim?
nothing. It's just that we've got this murder to solve, and yet you go around asking everyone about money. And every time I ask, are you sure this is related to the case, you say, sure, Kim, I think it is. And yet, it never seems to get us any closer to solving the case.
It's quite alright. I'm used to the question by now. To be blunt, I inherited my fortune from my grandmother, who herself was an extremely high net worth individual back in Graz. All I did was take her fortune and invest it prudently. Believe it or not, it takes more than a bit of skill not to go a vast fortune on sailing boats, bad choices, and unsupervised state policy.
Yeah.
Actually, at the level this guy is, it takes several generations to do that. But, alright.
Would you like being extremely high net worth individual?
I gotta tell you, at first, being rich is a lot of work. You've got to work hard because everything's so darn expensive. You know, prices increase exponentially at this income level. But then, once you've reached my position, it's nearly impossible for me not to make money.
And why is he in a
My
crate?
assets are so diversified that I'm bound to come out ahead no matter what. Some of my lower net worth friends say to me, but doesn't that take all the fun out of it? And I tell them, not really.
No, she great wealth for the glory of the fatherland?
Sure, and they benefit when I buy things to stimulate the economy. Do you know how many jobs it takes to build and maintain a racing yacht? Dozens, at least. Of course, in the future, it'll all be automated. But my point is this.
He says, jabbing his finger into the air a bit.
Every man gets what he earns. It's the height of tyranny to take that from him. It is truly. It's almost entirely carefree. It really leaves you time to better yourself spiritually.
Hey, all this talk about money has made you lose the thread. What is going on with the light in this place? That's what you need to ask him about.
There's something strange about you.
Mean?
I don't know how to put it, but you look somehow a little different.
Are you talking about my chin?
No. I mean, I can't even see you. It's as if something's happened to the light.
Oh, that's what you mean. Yes, I've heard of this effect, though I've never witnessed it myself, of course. It has something to do with our Weiss-Wiesemann coefficient.
The Weiss-Wiesemann coefficient is a ratio designed to reflect the difference in net worth between individuals. When the coefficient is close to 1, or 100%, it means one person possesses all the net worth. Among that group of individuals, it's been observed that when the Weiss-Wiesemann coefficient reaches about 0.96 or so, the laws of physics begin to bend around the high net worth individual.
Among other things, but calm down. I'm but a lowly single-digit billionaire.
Really?
No, not really. There are actually quite many digits.
A man this chill is at least a triple-digit billionaire.
Cool, are you seeing this?
I see nothing of the sort. To be frank, all I see is a gentleman who's unusually well dressed for Martinez, in a cargo container, which I admit is odd.
Okay.
Yes, I imagine that does look strange to you. My container.
Why are you in a
Probably.
container?
This is a great way to get around. It's fun, it's safe, and it gives me lots of time to think. By the way, let me now ask you a question. Where are we exactly?
Former capital of the world, Martinez. There's a pretty good household in Whirling Rags. It's a cool church in Martinez. It's a creepy man commercial area.
Ah, Herschel. I remember walking its streets as a teenager. There used to be a bowling alley in Stella Maris. I wonder if it's still there.
It's not.
It's a shame I can't get out and explore myself. One of the downsides of being an extremely high net worth individual is that mobs of low net worth individuals are constantly banding together to ask for money.
Why don't you make a difference?
There aren't enough hours a day to hand out all the handouts. It's like feeding seagulls. There are always more, and they never seem to do anything interesting with it, except more seagulls. Spending money is a matter of desire. I'm sure you agree. I don't have the desire for spending it like that.
So you travel from place to place via shipping container.
It also provides a means to hide from all the targeted advertising we extremely high net worth individuals are constantly subjected to. Luxury yachts, high fidelity portable radio systems.
Come on, fish, go lay down.
Proof outerwear, and so on. It just gets a bit middle class after a while. A bit bourgeois.
Yeah, it does sound pretty tiresome.
Don't get me wrong. They are nice things, but once you achieve a certain level of wealth, your time and mental space become much more important than material goods.
He speaks from the heart. He has very different problems compared to low net worth individuals such as yourself. For example, no problems at all.
Alright, let me get that sorted out. Can I have some
Could
money?
you please stop asking everyone for money? It does not reflect well on the RCM, and to be perfectly frank, we can't afford to look worse than we already do.
Okay, but I also can't afford to look any better than I do now. That's why I need the money.
It's perfectly alright. Based on your appearance, I can tell I'm dealing with a smart man. As you may know, us high net worth individuals do not have a lot of cash on hand. Investments and liquidity are enemies of one another. I think I only have coins for coffee machines. Here is 3 real. How much can you get for this?
Ain't sure you don't have any more? I thought you were a billionaire.
Yes, I'm sure. You know,
The light seems to be been a little more aggressive.
maybe you can make that money grow. Come up with an investment plan. How's that sound?
These ultra-liberal types love losing huge sums of money on ludicrous proposals. Ergo, you should come up with a plan that's totally dead in the water. Congratulations. You've somehow managed to fail at failing, which means, in a strange way, that you've succeeded.
I should invest in a youth
Youth
center.
center, huh? What kind of youth center?
A place to train buff kids. A place to teach them practical skills like teamwork and self-discipline. Come on, tell him what he wants to hear.
One dedicated to instilling liberal economic values in children from low net worth families.
Brilliant. Without children, who'll be there to buy stuff in the future?
Yes, if it doesn't work out, we can always repurpose the center as a shopping mall.
When life closes a door, it opens a window, yes? What's the expected return on this?
Highly educated, work-ready human capital ready to dedicate toward any number of your vast interests. With human beings, there's always risk associated, which is why we get a hold of the center itself as a fallback.
You're deep into ultra-liberal territory now. Good work.
Very impressive. You've got a natural eye for unusual investment opportunities.
Thank you.
I don't normally do this without a formal pitch deck, but to hell with it. What's the point of being rich if you have to follow all the rules? Here's the round of seed funding. This should be enough to prove out the concept and get things off the ground.
You're placing your unwavering trust in me.
Remember, it's not a handout. It's an investment, and I expect to see returns.
The lieutenant stands there, dumbfounded. His mouth opens slightly, then closes again. Is he having a stroke?
Kim, are you having a stroke?
No, I'm not having a stroke. You're just still full of surprises. Most of them bad, but some good.
Was there anything else I could help you gentlemen with?
We should get back to our
The pleasure
investigation.
was mine. Unfortunately, I must be away soon. The next time we meet, I'll be expecting an update on my investment. Farewell, friend, and may your peace of mind guide you to happiness.
What's this? We're getting reports of normal, reasonable, temperate, political opinions somewhere in Martinez.
You must be mistaken. I'm a real radical.
Of course, a radical centrist. In these bright and loud times where 1,000 frequencies drown one another out, sober thinking is a radical act. It's time to become a citizen of the Kingdom of Conscience.
First, where is this Kingdom of Conscience?
It is not a place. It is a moment in time that can only arise in the right circumstances. In all of human history, it's only been achieved a handful of times.
How do you bring about those circumstances?
Incrementally. History's greatest catastrophes have been brought about by people trying to make the world a better place too quickly. That's the genius of Dolores Day. She recognized that progress is meaningless if its gains are lost because of instability. Real, lasting change can only come about gradually, increment by increment.
Okay, but what is kind
The kingdom is difficult to comprehend, and even more difficult to describe, partly because humanity will need to discard many of the categories that define and limit it today. The Kingdom of Conscience is post-capitalist, post-national. It's also post-industrial, post-ideological, and even post-sexual.
Okay, that sounds kind of terrible. I don't think I want to be a moralist anymore. Let's do
Slow
it.
down, Mr. Reasonable. Did you miss the part about compromising and taking things slow?
Alright, then let's get there.
That's right. Remember, real democracy is just around the corner for Revershaw. When that real
Alright. Well, we got in there. We got $100. So we just lost all our money. We had a shit ton. We've been working on this for a minute, so we probably shouldn't even tried that because we were losing 2 every time. Anyway, y'all, drop a like if you haven't already. Drop a sub if you're new. I'm out.